Okay. So I'll go over the documents. Okay. So what we have here. Which one is? This is Soho. Okay. You guys see that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. So anything to report here? Sylvia, who's out sick. Anthony Lou is part-time. What days does he go?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Okay. Then we've got Laroli.
He should be taking her off of she's discharged already.
Laroli is off. Okay.
Who is
And Isabel
who is off?
Laroli.
I
Okay.
said he should have took her off already. I told him to take him off.
Oh, okay.
Isabel and Linwood, are they also being discharged?
Isabel Rodriguez is in camp.
Oh, I circled, I'm sorry, I circled Isabel and not Lori.
Oh, okay. So it's Laroli and Linwood. Okay. And then Nicole is at a doctor. Okay. And then we've got these guys. This is Isabel Carbonell.
She comes Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Keith Green, remove. I know that's pending. Manuel Suarez.
Okay.
Suspended? Does that say
Um,
suspended?
Sonia, the
Yeah,
sheet that they submit into Alex is not the same billing sheet, is it?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
These sheets that are being submitted to Alex, these are not gonna be the same sheets that ultimately go to Sophia and Nelia, right? Are they writing that after they make the copies, or?
I haven't gotten billing, so I don't know what they're doing. I hope not this.
Right, because everything minus the suspension is fine, but
Let me see, what does it say?
for next to Manny name, it says absent and suspended. So I'm just hoping they make a copy of this billing and write that stuff before they send it to Alex, and that's not gonna ultimately be the billing that you get.
I have not gotten the billing yet, so I have to see.
Okay. So
Why is that?
Sabrina, what does this mean? That if suspended is on it, then
We
what?
don't suspend. We do not legally suspend. If that's an interagency thing that we do.
Oh, but this is not interagency, this is out of agency, so that can be on the billing.
I asked Drew, he said there was no suspension, no formal suspension, so that's why I'm asking. I just don't want it.
This
Why is
is
that?
formal, this is
Why-
formal.
Why is that there? What happened to Manuel Suarez?
He's suspended
Because,
Behavior.
because of all of he came back, he was out for the 5 months, spitting, breaking up the walls, stuff like that, and he's a piker.
Oh,
he's FICA. Okay.
So we're having the meeting next month. We had an interdisciplinary team meeting. We're having another one where everybody comes together to see what is going on with him.
Okay.
And we're gonna be meeting with you sometime before this meeting comes together.
Okay.
With the nurse, Matthew, and everything before this even takes place.
okay.
And then we've got, which one is this? This is Empire. Okay. What I asked Sabrina to do is notate here which bus the people were on. How many people are on these? What's the capacity for these two buses? Is this accurate? 12 people on one bus? Well, that's how many people you have. But what's the capacity of these buses?
15.
15 each? Okay. Okay, so we've got something with the medical. Is anybody part-time in Empire?
Yes. No.
Yeah, we have a couple part-time.
Hmm?
Shibuki is 3 days.
Mhm.
Keston is 3 days.
Okay. Now, they have without walls. Looks like everybody showed up today. But as you see here, there's some notations that Sabrina and I just looked over. So Evan Brown, Roy King, Jeffrey, and King Brown are four people who are being picked up in one way or another, as according to her. Evan Brown, I know, is at 159th Street. Roy is at Jeffrey Olea is at 142nd and Convent Avenue.
Roy has to be met
Mhm.
because Roy has to be met. He
Mhm.
can get he's not completely trained, but you can tell him like to meet me at a certain place. He can get like from one place to a next, but he can't really go too far out. He can go like maybe from here to 125, but not further than that because then he gets confused and lost.
Where does he live?
He lives near
Uh,
Soho.
Beg your pardon?
He lives on Cherry Street.
Yeah, but then he gets confused and lost.
So, okay. And typically, where are your They Have Without Walls people meeting? At the synagogue, at Soho? Where's the typical hub?
There's no typical hub. Today, they are at the church.
Mhm.
They have to get those that get picked up, like friends and in duty, they can meet them wherever. They'll go to Soho, they'll
Mhm.
go to the church, they'll meet at the synagogue. They meet at different places. Sometimes they'll meet at 159 if they have something to do there. Um, Joseph goes to Brooklyn to pick up, Isaiah.
Mhm.
So wherever they gonna, different places, Malcolm sometimes will pick up Jeffrey. It depends on what time the mom has to go to work.
Mhm.
Ryan takes a Cessa ride. So
Mhm.
and Ryan likes to come either to Soho or the synagogue. So we have to make sure that it is suitable for him because his mom worries about him. And then they venture out after Ryan gets to, Soho or the synagogue. Or the church. So we
Mhm.
have to make sure that, he, is able to get to his, one of those places when
Okay.
he's coming
I understand that Isaiah King Brown is picked up at Empire, right? Not at his home.
at Empire, yes.
Okay.
The
So
bus brings him in
he's coming in by bus with the rest of the people to go to Empire, and then how does he get home?
He goes back
with the bus
With the bus from where?
Joseph
from
takes him
Empire.
back to
So
Empire.
at the end of the day, Joseph goes back to
Yes.
Brooklyn with him, drops him off at Empire,
And then
and
he goes
he's
on his
returned
way.
on the bus. Okay, got it. Okay, so is this accurate that it's Mark or Malcolm who pick up Evan? Mark or Malcolm pick up Roy.
Meet
Mark,
Roy. They will meet Roy, yes.
meet Roy. Jeffrey is picked up or
Picked up.
so how do you differentiate between meet and pick up? What does that mean?
Well, because Roy can travel a little bit.
Okay,
So
Roy
they meet
be
him.
upstairs.
They meet him, so you can say he's met
okay,
at a station.
mm-hmm,
So he
okay,
can meet them at a station, but you have to give him good directions to get where he needs to be. Because he can meet them, but you have to give him good directions because he gets a little paranoid.
mm,
Okay.
okay. So picking up means being picked up at wherever they live.
Yes.
Okay, and meeting means at a designated location outside of their home.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So how do these people like Franz, Brandon, etc., the ones who are traveling independently know where to go from day to day? They're told at the end of the
Mhm.
day where the next day will meet, or what do they do?
They are told, yes. They have a calendar. Mark
Hmm,
gives them a weekly calendar and lets
okay,
them know. Sometimes it may change due to the
Exactly.
weather.
yeah.
Sometimes the weather does not always cooperate.
Hmm.
So he will call them, let them know, look, the weather's not cooperating, so we're gonna meet at the synagogue, or we're gonna meet at Soho. You know, this is where I need for you to meet me. Most of the time, he, like, say for instance, if he needs to change, he'll call in duty, because in duty is more able to, you could talk to in duty better. So he'll call, speak to in duty, let in duty know, listen, you meet me at the synagogue today or Soho. So him and France will come together and meet at Soho or the synagogue, you know, wherever they're gonna meet. And, you know, the rest of the guys that they're picking up, you know, they already know what they're gonna do with the guys. He lets the staff know what they're gonna do if they have to change. The three guys, you know, Malcolm, Mark and Joseph, they're in constant contact with each other, so they know
Mhm.
what they're doing.
Okay. Now, do the 4 people who travel independently now have the company provided Metro cards?
The
They
individuals,
always
The
did.
individuals?
yes, they
Always did.
individuals, they get they Omni cards, yes. So what happens is when they are running out of their cards before the last fair, um Joseph or Mark or Malcolm will help them to fill their Omni cards at a station.
Mhm.
They have their Omni cards, they have fair Omni cards now.
Mhm. Is it the half price kind or are they
The
still paying
half
full?
price
Those
ones,
guys
yes.
always
Or
they
still
have
half price?
price.
Okay.
So,
And
who has
Elliot.
the half price ones? Um, in duty,
Mhm.
has half price. Friends has half price. They're working on getting,
Elliot.
Isaiah half price. Elliot has half price. Um,
Brandon just don't care. Just leave him alone.
Brandon, you have to leave him alone. He refuses to get the half price. He won't give you receipts. He won't do
Mm-mm.
anything. So we just have to leave him alone. He comes, he doesn't care, leave him alone. You don't even pay for his. So if he might not. Um,
Mm.
Jeffrey,
We are not,
Yeah, he was worked in
wait a
that.
minute, we're not paying for all of these?
no, you do not pay for Brandon's.
Brandon, oh, all right.
No, because he won't even,
So my workup was wrong there.
no, Brandon, he won't even give a receipt.
Okay, so
He
we're
doesn't
paying for
want,
3 of them.
he doesn't want to be
Too
Plus
bothered.
the
much money
Metro,
then.
plus the Omni cards for the staff.
The staff,
I just signed the
um,
check for that, so I know we're paying for 4 of those. Oh, no, 2 of them I signed for.
yeah, so because I was on the bus run,
Yeah.
So so Malcolm was out, but when Malcolm came back and I was on the bus run, I had given Malcolm my unlimited. So Malcolm was using
Okay.
mine. So
Okay.
I think mine's is running out now, so he's gonna be giving me mine's back with nothing on it. And he's gonna have to start utilizing his own, so he's gonna have to get his and then get the company ones too. So whatever they do,
Yeah.
I don't know, but he's gonna have to, because mine's is gonna be empty soon. I'm not putting no money back on it. So he gotta give me mine back, because I was on the bus run for like 4 months, and so whatever. And let me see who else. We don't pay, Roy, he was coming sporadically, so when Roy comes consistently, then we will get his, Metro card or his Omni card, but he's not coming consistently. So I
Mm.
told Roy, I spoke to him because he asked about a Metro card, and I told him
But
when he comes consistently, if he comes, he will get a 2-week Metro card. I told Doyen to get him a 2-week Metro card, but
Mhm.
not to get a unlimited, because if you get
Mhm.
a unlimited and he only comes one day, it's a waste of time.
Right.
so
You
when I
know,
was doing, that's what I was getting ready to say. I'm sorry. When I was doing the workup for you for the metros, Roy was one that I had suggested just pay when he comes. If he comes,
right,
pay for him to come and pay for him to get home. I wouldn't even buy a weekly unlimited
yeah.
because he was so sporadic. Yeah.
Yeah, that will be
So his
fine.
workup was day by day.
That could be fine. That could be
Yeah.
fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
because he will come today and won't come for a week. So I
It'd be
don't
a
want
wasted
to
metro.
get an unlimited for him and he doesn't show up. So
Okay.
that's a waste of money. Jeffrey comes every day, so I'm not sure, I have to look again when I get the receipts, whether or not he has a half fare. I have to look again, because I'm not sure about his. Elliot half fare and Ryan is on the assessor ride.
Right.
And
Okay.
Isaiah does not have his half fare yet.
Mhm. Right, okay. I had a question about the
And
buses
that's
for
upside down.
yeah, so I have two buses going to Soho, the Manhattan bus and the Bronx bus. The Manhattan bus does it have 15 seats now, or is it more?
Say that again.
Does the Manhattan bus for Soho have 15 seats or more at this point?
No, seats have to be taken out to accommodate the wheelchairs.
Okay, so how many passengers can it carry besides the driver and the matron?
It carries 3 wheelchairs, I think. Three wheelchairs and Soho, which is 5. I mean Yorkville, which is 5. Kalon, um,
I thought that was a 21 seater. I thought the Manhattan bus was a 21 seater.
it's a new bus, so it's not a 21-seater anymore. Not when you have to put wheelchairs on there. You have to take the, when, in order for the, wheelchairs to fit, it accommodates 2 to 3 wheelchairs. So
Uh-huh.
seats have to be taken out in order to accommodate the wheelchairs.
Okay.
So how many
So,
But-
people in total is it carrying, including the wheelchairs, minus the driver and the matron? How many? how
I'm
many
trying to
individuals?
tell you now, if you give me a moment. I know it's the 5 from Yorkville. We have 5 from Yorkville.
15
We have Kalon, we have, who else? I'm
All
trying to
these,
think,
right?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of who rides the bus.
Everybody
Uh,
on there except for Anthony and Linwood
Anthony rides in the afternoon.
in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Linwood's not on there, so we have, that's the
And
run
Lori.
right there.
No,
Priscilla's
It's
that's
out
not,
there.
that wasn't
That's
my,
not
that
the
wasn't my
full-time,
question.
mm.
My question, what is the capacity of the bus? Not how many people take it. What is
Oh, the capacity of the bus, I'm not really sure.
Okay,
So you're saying it's not the other bus? The Manhattan they have a totally different bus?
It's it's the van bus, like the one we have up here.
Right. So it should be a 21, 22 seater.
Not when you have,
I
wheelchairs.
know that the wheelchairs, but it's only 2 wheelchairs and they come on opposite days. So technically it's only 1 wheelchair per day.
No, it's not 1 wheelchair per day because we have, our girl that comes on,
She comes
Isabel,
on Thursday and Friday, and
but we utilize the
Kadeem
lift. We
and
utilize the
Kareem is
lift for
every
her.
day. That's what I'm
Kareem is
saying. It's
every
only 2
day.
days that it's only 2 days that both wheelchairs are there. And
Is-
that's on Thursday and Friday.
is the Manhattan bus a different kind of bus? Or
Yes.
different capacity from the Bronx bus for
Yes.
Soho? It's a different capacity?
Yes.
Okay. It sounds like the Bronx bus is maybe a little smaller.
It's a transit.
Oh, okay, I just wanted to see if there was all right, we got that one. Now we are doing Finley. All right, so here's Finley. Investigation. We have Andrea Bailey. We have Jerry Colon being discharged. Carlos absent. Aldelis. What does that say? Not attending now? He goes to, doesn't,
Carlos is, and I looked at Adelise, the other day. I saw him upstairs. And you were talking about They Have Without Walls. I mean, you can ask him, but he has really gotten older. And I don't see him in They Have Without Walls. We can ask him, but I don't see him in the
Okay.
program.
So is he
You
still
know,
volunteering at the hardware store? In the thrift shop, because we can't say they can't do
I didn't say he couldn't do it. I
our
didn't say
services,
that.
but he's out there volunteering in the thrift shop.
I don't see him volunteering anyway, where I saw him upstairs, he was upstairs.
That's his thing. He likes to volunteer at the thrift shop.
Where
And
is the thrift shop?
it's right around, it's local. It's not nothing far. He just likes to go get his coffee.
Okay.
He likes to go there and then he just walks the block. But
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying that, I don't see him in Day Have Without Walls, but you can ask him. That's all I'm saying. I just don't see it for him. But he's older. He was unkept, he was unshaven, and he was very tired. So I just don't see it. For Pierre, I think it could work for Pierre. It might be a
Pierre
little
Dominguez.
Pierre Dominguez. Yeah, I could see him in They Have Without Walls. It would take some getting used to. As long as he knows he's out in the community and he'll be gone all day, I think that could work for him because he does like to be out. Pierre, and you could, especially during pantry day, you could tell him that you're going and he could bring some stuff home and things like that. I think that it could work for Pierre, especially being out in the community. But for Adelise, I don't see it working.
Pierre had an issue medically. Yeah, I think it might have been yesterday or the day before. And they wanted him to go to the ER. He did not go to the
He
ER,
refused, right?
refused. The staff found him in bed or on the bed and he was not responsive. So they were concerned. They called Martin. Martin said he should go to the ER.
Right.
Did not want to go to the ER. And then we got a message from his niece, I believe. Kimberly, no, is it Kimberly? Kimberly somebody. And she's concerned about the care that he's receiving. So we're
But what she has to understand is he's verbal. So even if 911 was called and the EMS came to that house to get him,
yeah,
if he himself said, I don't want to go,
he did. Yeah,
they have to leave.
right.
It even if he would have said nothing and the staff said he don't want to go,
I don't think
they
that's
would.
the reason for her concern. From what I
But
understand, it's
if
an
you don't wanna go.
well, no, it's not that. It's an ongoing concern, apparently, that this person has with the level and the nature of the communication that she's receiving from the residential staff.
yeah, but she too. She's
That's
very
why I
rude.
just turned my head
She's
because she's
very
a hot
rude.
mess.
I don't know.
I know.
She
That's why I
is.
stopped.
What I hear.
He's a little bit extra.
But he's extra, but
And
you could
he's
deal,
extra,
you
yeah.
could deal with Pierre, but she's very rude. She's rude and she don't really want to deal with the staff to help
Yeah,
him.
she don't.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a
So,
little extra.
and the thing is that, you could deal with Pierre, but if she's being extra, how can you help him if she's not willing to help the staff help him?
Mhm.
What is she doing that doesn't work?
Like I just said, she's rude, she's, she's, aggressive and,
She
you,
don't do
if
what
you,
we're supposed to do for him.
you gotta, develop a relationship with Pierre. Like for me and Pierre, we don't have a problem. He'll listen to me, but
But
if,
see, that's
if,
date
I don't know
program.
what
Her
kind of
issue is
relationship they
residential. Her
have.
issue is not date program. Her issue is
Yeah,
always
she was
been
talking about
residential.
residential.
But she also was a part of the allowing things to be the way they were. She knew all along that he didn't want to be in the day habit, that he wanted to be in rain. She was a part of all of the games that was played. She was a part of why we where we at with him at right now. Yeah, she was a
Do
little.
we ever hear from parents who like what we're doing? Because it only seems like the ones who speak up are the ones who have complaints, whether or not.
Do you leave reviews when
Hmm?
you purchase things and you like them? Do you leave reviews?
Yeah.
Or do you leave a review when you're angry about what you
Yeah,
purchased?
unfortunately, that's true.
That's exactly what it is. That's
Yeah,
all.
the squeaky wheel. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. And then finally we have Christopher who's on vacation. Okay. Okay. So that's that for the rundown. Anything else you want to report? Sonia or Sabrina?
No,
I
I don't have anything.
don't have anything to report. I just would like us to clarify some things because it seems like we keep getting off track and not being on the same page. So moving forward, what I'm asking is if we're making a decision on enrolling someone or transferring, before, I just don't agree, Sonia, to have any private conversations. Everything now, I believe, needs to be with the team. That way,
Private conversations about what?
that way it's no longer, you said this, you said that, I said this. That way we're all sitting at the table and it's all said at one time, and then no one
You
can
referring to
say,
Tommy West?
no, I'm speaking in general. And the reason why I'm saying it right now is because I thought we were gonna have the conversation with Ange when she came back about Adelise first,
Mm.
not go to Adelise. And I think that we have to,
I
if
didn't
we,
go to Adelise.
I'm sorry, you
Adelise,
said that you spoke to Adelise about it.
no, I
I'm
said
asking, you
I
said that.
saw him.
Okay, so all I'm doing is clarifying that I would like us to always be on the same page by us meeting together before we go to a family member or an individual or care manager. We need to be on the same page before we go outside to other people, because it's making us really look
I'll
incompetent,
tell
and
you right back.
that I don't like.
Mhm.
I prefer
So this is
to
the
be on the
thing.
same page.
Okay, so so you said that. Let's clarify it. I saw him.
So I'm in general. I didn't mean to. I'm just saying that's what made me
Okay.
bring it up, but it's a general across the board thing.
Okay, I saw him. I did not speak to him. Okay? Number one, that's it. I didn't mention it to anyone. I saw him. And so I'm just voicing my opinion in regards to what I saw. That's it. I
Okay, I
didn't
may have
mention,
misunderstood because I did think
yeah.
thought you said that you spoke to Annalise,
No,
but
no, 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 no. Why would I
yeah,
speak to
just to
Annalise? I wouldn't do
avoid
that.
that.
Yeah, that's it. I saw him.
Okay, good.
So, and so I made my, I just made a general, when I looked at him, I just, made that assumption. But I said, we can ask him. I didn't say anything else. We can ask him. That's all. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. But yeah, so
Anything
I
else?
was just, no, that's basically it. I just don't want us to double work, double back, and keep doing that. So I prefer that when there's a situation, I'm asking moving forward, when it's my referral, I will handle it. If there's a problem come about it, I will handle it. I will reach out to this person. I will communicate with this person via email, as I always do, and everybody get the information. When there's too many people that start calling and questioning, then you're starting to get multiple different things that's being said. And I don't want to say that this person is not being truthful or this person is not being truthful. To avoid it, we have to come together. If I give the referral, if there's a problem in the end, I will handle it. If it's Sonia's referral and I foresee a problem, I will kick it back to Sonia for her to handle it. If it's something that Brian is working independently on, the same way, in the same way with Nancy. And I think that will keep us from bumping heads and running into, that's not what was said, this is what was said. So I think
Well,
that
this is,
help
this
with,
is what, the way I would like to just go about it, the way that I've been doing it.
we've been doing
have,
and working.
I have been getting, I have not had any problems thus far. And I would just like, if I get a packet, just kick the packet and it's my referral, just get the packet and kick the packet over to you and then I'm done with it. It's
Then
my referral.
that's what we actually do.
That's what
Yes.
I want to do with it. And just let it go like that because this is too much for me. I don't want to be going through these different situations. Get the packet like I used to get the packet, get the whole packet in my hand and just give it to you, Sabrina, as the
That's how
external,
yeah.
as the internal person, and I'm done with it. You understand? Because I don't want to be going back and forth. You understand whether it's
Okay.
for, of course, I'm going to have my opinions in regards to what program it needs to go to, blah, 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 blah. But we can handle that at a different date. But, get the packet in my hand, deliver it. Listen, I have this packet, blah, blah, blah. Here you go. And I'm done. You understand? And then me and you deal with it, Alex. I gave Sabrina a packet and that's it because back and forth with this is getting ridiculous. And it
Okay,
makes no sense. This is the way we used to do it. We had no problems. and we shouldn't have these problems going forward. She's the exterminator, and let her
I
be
am
the
not the
exterminator.
exterminator. I'm the enrollment coordinator, and I would appreciate if you do put
Oh.
just a little bit of
You
respect
know
on that.
I'm teasing you.
So she said exterminator, not terminator.
I know.
But no,
You know
yes,
I'm
because
teasing you.
when you do that and you go to Brian, and then Brian is thinking that the whole thing is, I just want to make sure the package is complete before a person get it. So we
So
just,
that's what, but usually I do that. This time I was a little excited. Oh, we getting another packet, blah, 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 blah. And, usually I don't do that. I just wanted to get it out of my hand. And so it was done a little different. I won't do that no more. So from now on, the packet will be complete. I'll hand it over, and that will be that.
can I
We
ask
agree?
one other ask? I agree 100% that I do believe that's how it should be, but can I ask one other ask?
What?
You don't even have to tell me about it until you get the complete package. You can
Yeah,
keep
thank
it
you.
all up until you get the complete package.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I would like is when you get the name, is to tell me, but even before you get the package, only so sometimes they do reach out to multiple people. If you don't respond quick enough, they may send it to me, and I don't want them to send. We had that happen before where the same referral came to both of us. To avoid that, once you get the name, if you give it to me, that way I know if something comes across my computer with that same name, not to touch it, and that's it. And then when you get the full package, then we'll go from there.
That's fine.
That's it. Okay.
So if she's the exterminator, what are you? Are you the Terminator? What is your?
We on the same lines. But I would just rather do it that way, and just get it out of the way.
Basically, she's trying to tell you, Alex, that you involved the managers, and basically she's trying to tell you that you stirred all of this up.
Yes, you did.
I just want to say what she don't want to say. I'd like to be honest.
Yeah,
She's
because
saying,
I just can't deal with it this way. It's too much.
What am I?
And
What am I supposed to?
because you empowered the managers, and we all
do
get
what?
it.
To do what?
Enroll.
Enroll.
So
enroll.
that makes Sonia feel as though if she get a package, she needs to give it to the manager and not me. No matter how many times I say send it to me, she feels you are empowering them. So she feels
That old story, Alex is going around the coordinators' backs and
this is the only time
undermining
that
their
Well,
authority.
this is
no,
the
it's
only
just that
time that
I
I
don't.
do.
Shame on me.
You're
No,
not
I just
undermining, and
want
I
to.
get what you were trying, but it's not working.
It's not. And then what's happening is they saying, oh, she's doing this and she's doing that. But see, they forget is that they know me. I was the manager for 10 years. And they're gonna always come and say, Miss Stewart, Miss Stewart, Miss Stewart. And these packages still roll across me. And instead of me just saying, let me just give them to Sabrina and I can get them out of my way, and Sabrina can go ahead and do what she needs to do because she is the enrollment coordinator and she can zip, 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 and it's done. And it could be out of my hair. Because it's too much. I have so much other things to do. I'm doing books right now
I want
because
you to know you're recorded,
I
and
don't
if we
care.
have to come back to this conversation again, I'm
So,
gonna play the recording for you.
but I'm gonna give this to you. I'm gonna make sure that the enrollment coordinator has these packets. I'm gonna get the full packet and give it to you. And so that I want it to be recorded because I know that this is how it used to be. I didn't have to do all of this, and there was no argument.
I'm surprised that, Angela and Sonia haven't come in here and poisoned my coffee or something like that. I've been accused of so much misstep.
So I'm not gonna say this was mischief. I do believe that what you were trying to
meddling in the
do
way
was a
things are-
good thing because,
Hold
like
on.
you said once before, if I go on vacation for 2 weeks, then what? They can't do an enrollment in the time. Yes, Brian can do it. If something goes to him, he can. Does Latasha know how? She does know how, but she does not have Trace's access, and she does not know how to go in and do it. Does she know how to follow up on a referral and request documents? Yes. Nancy knows as well. Nancy just likes to play, like you seen on the phone just now. Sometimes she just likes to play like she don't, because she's so used to either being fussed at by Sonia or feeling threatened by you that every decision she makes, she feels like she's on edge.
Yeah.
So then she start getting frazzled and second guess herself.
Mm.
But when it boils down to it, Nancy knows her job.
Mm.
Yeah,
Nancy
she
can put an
do.
enrollment in the computer as well. She knows what she's doing. I don't know. Sometimes she just be bugging.
Okay.
But this but you know, it's like today, now I'm in choices. Guess you know, I was gonna do it eventually.
And I know
It's
you're
just
stressed out looking at choices right now.
yeah, I looked at it, I said, oh my
Because
God,
it's
now
new.
I'm in. Now I'm in. But I don't want to be bothered with this. I said, oh, but I learned. I'm thanking you, you know, because you taught me a lot. So, but we work together. We cannot be going through these things, you know, with this nonsense. So when I get the packet, I'm forwarding them to you and I'm done with it. I can't be
Yes,
bothered.
ma'am.
I don't think we are addressing a few matters because here it is that we are concerned about when Sabrina is out on vacation. What do? Come to a standstill and can't enroll? We
I
should
got it.
have at least one
I got it.
one other person who should be able to
Yes.
enroll when you're out on
So
vacation.
without Sonia,
So
that's what I
that
was
needs
trying
to
to
be
get at. Brian
right.
would
So
be
that
that
needs to
go-to
be
person.
let me just finish. That needs to be communicated across the board so that we know if you are not the person enrolling, then it's this one person. It can't be everybody because then that's confusion. So if
I
it's
agree.
not you, on your absence, all packages should go to you once you're around. But once you go on vacation, it should the follow-up is that should go to Sonia and Sonia should enroll the person. And
I
that's
can do it.
yeah. But that's only done when she's on vacation. Otherwise,
Yeah.
all packages go to her because
Yeah.
I agree. You can't, I mean, one person being out on vacation, the organization must continue.
Right. And I can do it. She knows I can do it.
Mhm.
You know, but let's leave it in the coordinator, the enrollment coordinator's hand. Let her do what she was hired to do. And then the confusion, there's no confusion. And if she is out on vacation and something comes through and it comes through, you know, and I have it, I can do it, no problem, because I have the access to do it. So we'll leave it that way. And you know, it'll be fine. You know, we'll keep
Mhm.
it that way. She has my back, I have her back, and that's the way we'll do it. That's how it's always been. We can't fight
So how
amongst
do you,
one
are you gonna
another.
communicate that to are you gonna
We
communicate that to your managers?
That's fine. We can't fight amongst each
So
other.
they understand it? Yeah,
Yeah, because we fighting
no,
amongst
that's
a
fine.
brick wall.
Are you going to tell your managers these new marching orders?
It's not new.
It's
They know
not
that
new.
already. They already know.
Okay,
When
So
they get a package,
yeah,
they 9 out of 10 email me or they email Sonya anyway. And I say, Brian, the
okay.
care manager reached out to you, handle it. All I want to know is the name.
And that was my fault for
That it
telling
was,
them.
but it's not
The
really a
other ones
bad
did.
thing. I don't,
Okay.
it wasn't bad.
enough.
It's just that it kind of did cause a little bit of a
Okay, all right.
bump of heads. But I do still think that when they get their package, they still need to handle their enrollment.
I'd
follow
love to
up,
see, I'd love to
follow
see
up,
more packages.
They still do.
I'd love to see
follow
more
up.
packages, right?
But hold a
They
second.
come.
I like the way this conversation is going because a number of things will come out. How long after you give them a package that the tour should be done and the follow through should be done before we have this thing sitting down for as long as you know how? Can two
So I did
tours
come
be
to you
done
guys
at the
about
same
that.
time?
I did come to you guys to ask you what's reasonable time, and if I give you a package today, so let's say if I give it to you on Monday, I used to say by
By
Wednesday, let me know if you read the package and what you think. And then if they let me know what they think, okay, you like it? All right, let's schedule a tour. So I try to,
You're talking about the managers returning their response.
yes.
Okay. Don't they read the thing when they get it?
Mm-hmm.
If they get it initially, don't they read it?
Mm-hmm. I would hope so.
Okay.
They're supposed to, but for the most part of it, the only delay I see, honestly, is no one works on multiple packages at one time. That's really it. So
Oh,
what happened is we work on one at a time. I can't be mad because if can do an enrollment in my sleep, but that does not mean that you can. That mean you may need more time to focus on that one package, go through it,
mm.
deal with it, get them toured. Me, I used to set up tours multiple in a day and I'll put them all in at the same time, but I can't expect that out of the managers because it's not their main role. So that's why I was asking you guys, what is a good timing? Should we say you get a package on Monday, by Friday, that package should have been reviewed, communication held, and at minimum, the first attempt to set up a tour?
If it's a
The
full
package has to be
package,
complete. The package has to be
I
complete,
don't give
right?
up packages if
It's
they're not
all of
complete.
those 4 items that you were talking about.
Yes.
Right, okay.
Right.
That's the assumption, that
Yes.
what you're giving them
Is a
is
complete package to
4
review.
pieces of paper that they have to review. Okay.
Mhm.
What are they looking for when they get that?
So for the most part, you skim the life plan to look at behaviors, incidents, hospitalizations. You can see within the life plan what their services, what they're approved for. The NOD just tells you exactly what it's approved for. The evaluations tell you if they had any hospitalizations for behavior, things like that.
Are you vetting those before you give them to
Mhm.
Bryant, let's say?
Mhm.
You know, you're not gonna give him an off-the-wall package. You will have looked at it.
Yeah,
And
the
said,
last one that they received that was iffy was Keston, and that was the one we did all of the meetings for, which it recently has been reported though that out of all, Keston is actually the angel going on in Empire right now, and the rest of them are on 1,000. But yes,
Okay,
Keston is the only one other than that. So I kind of know. Well, I used to know that Soho was the place where you can put the behaviors because the staff there were able to manage the behaviors more. Soho was actually listed as the behavioral program. Now I know to spread it out. Brian and I talk, and he'll say, Sabrina,
no
I'm
more
at my
diapers.
wits' end with diapers
Right.
and wheelchairs. I respect that. But then I would say, okay, B, but you know I can't really refuse diapers. I have a standing ground on wheelchairs. You cannot evacuate. So
I see.
we do have that understanding. I really for Soho want them to move. I think that when Soho move, maybe Javon can get a better picture of what he's doing with Soho and how to manage any new enrollments. Right now, I think putting someone in Soho would probably have Javon going crazy.
we can't take no more wheelchairs at Soho either.
No. That's I'm just saying, like in general, right now, I don't think they
Yeah,
need any enrollments in Soho right now until they really need to get Soho together, move, and
yeah, we need
start
to.
over, I guess. Because
Yeah,
when I was there, we all know I took all the behaviors. I had a tough team. Like they get crazy, the staff just get crazy. You start yelling, we start yelling. You want to play around, we start. But you can't expect every staff that come in to be like that. Some of the
we
staff,
don't have that team no more.
right? Like we had veteran staff at Soho that took them behaviors. You didn't even hear about them half of the time because we pushed them off. But now the staff are not they're regular DSPs, not to downplay them, but they don't have that. I'm a DSP and I'm gonna make sure these behaviors are contained.
Okay.
So that's why Soho's having a problem right now. The guys coming out of school, fresh out of school, do have behaviors.
Mm.
A
They have
lot of them.
diapers, they have medical issues, it's a lot coming out of school. So although I'm getting packages, I have to wean them out
Mm.
to see. Now I'm also, when Brian get back, we're gonna work on doing all of those discharges.
Mm.
You
Because
know
as
the
it
one,
stands,
I hate to cut you off, the one from, that just came back that replaced, the individual that passed away from, that was in, Soho, Perlman.
yes, Jason.
They got a new
I know.
individual,
She told me.
but he off the hook
Um,
in co-op.
I don't forgot his name.
He's off the hook. They trying to get him under control. They trying to maintain him. Cause they're gonna try to send him to Soho, but he's
He's
something else.
short. He's short. Damn, what's his name?
They say he little like Perlman, but he got a lot of behaviors right now.
He's not new.
He's not new to them, but he's got a lot of behaviors.
I'm just gonna tell you, I toured him. I can't think of his name. I
You
can't. When I
taught him at where you taught him at,
Soho,
and what happened?
flip the desk.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Well, let him stay right where
Table.
he at.
The desk, not table. What is his name? I can't. He doesn't actually. They may have transferred him, We talked about it. I was like, I'll give him a shot, but we did a 3-day trial. You know, I don't do trials often, but when I do know that there's major behaviors, I would do a trial. And I did a trial for him. I cannot remember his name. I'm so mad. Kenya's his care manager still, right?
Right, yeah,
I did he's like this tall
Hmm,
I
and
know.
blind.
I am
Oh,
blind.
he blind?
Yes.
She didn't tell me he was blind, but she said,
He's-
oh, we want him to come to Soho. I said, not with those kind of behaviors. We already got all of your behaviors. What else you want us to take?
Yeah, he is a bit much, but I do think we might need to shake it up a little bit. Maybe he need to go to Finley.
Oh my God,
We're
but you know,
switching some of them out eventually too, though, so we gotta make room. The kids coming out of school are not model citizens, and
no,
we
they
can't keep
not.
throwing the old route. We discussed that. We taking them too old, so they dying off on us.
We need a
I don't want to
room.
sound so blunt.
Alex, did you speak to Chin about a room? We need another room.
Yeah, we have. You said that you went in there, right?
No, for rent.
Oh, for rent. No,
Y'all
not, I
playing
haven't
with
talked about
for
it
limited
rent,
roof
but I've
line.
definitely talked to him about that. I will be up there on Monday. I was supposed to go up yesterday, but I couldn't, but I'll be up there on Monday. And I want to see if that room that you were talking about is open. Just
Yeah,
to
cause I ain't see him today.
Okay. Yeah, he's difficult to find. What was I gonna say? So my question to you, and then we should
Yeah, I forgot
call
they
it
got
off.
it.
Yeah, cause I
But,
got a 10-minute meeting.
So, when you get a package, Sonia,
I'm giving it to Sabrina.
no, that's not what I was gonna ask. When you get a package now, up till now, are you giving it to your staff to look at? Or are you
I'm
just,
giving it to Sabrina.
No,
No,
prior to
prior
today, yeah,
to-
she was giving it to
have
them
you
to
been giving
read.
it to your managers to say, what do you think? Oh, you have been doing that. Okay,
Mhm.
all right, that's all.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Which
forward it to Sabrina and
And
then,
that's what happened. Sonia is saying she gave Brian the package. Brian is saying he got the package after the tour.
Okay.
And that's what
All
Brian
right,
said.
so we're gonna funnel everything.
And
to
we're
you,
gonna stop that.
Except in
That's
your
for the whole,
absence, right, right.
yeah, that way we don't have that. You say one thing, you say another thing, like just even with Tommy's situation, to avoid that, we just all
That's
come
fine.
into the table and
Well, when you want me to
right,
interfere in things, you guys let me know.
we are now trying to do this without you. We're
yeah,
gonna try
because,
this. Give us 3 months to try this, going back the old way
All right,
without.
all right. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
thank
Have a good
you.
weekend. Bye-bye. Thank you.
I'll
Bye.
be in the main office on Monday.
Okay,
All right,
I'll see you then.
All
Thanks.
all
right.
right.